I was really healed. It was especially nice to have music playing in the hot spring. The kind explanations and the many necessary items made it convenient. The meals were delicious, and the pottery from Kitchen Madeira was beautiful. I want to go again. Yufuin is a famous hot spring tourist destination, so booking a ryokan accommodation costs quite a bit of money. The introverted types in MBTI decided to go for the relatively cheaper, though not that cheap, option, and the reviews weren't bad, plus there was a pickup service, so I thought a 2-star rating might be acceptable. However, there was no pickup service. I emailed to ask if I would be picked up, but they said I would need to use the bus. They sent an email advising me to ask the driver to go a bit further, but the bus driver just dropped me off at the stop and told me to figure it out from there. I thought that was okay up to this point. The scenery was nice, but when I entered the bedroom, I found it lacking. Unlike the photos, there wasn't even room to open my suitcase, and it was too small for 2 people to use comfortably. It mentioned a shower room, but the wash basin was the shower room. Haha. There was no private space for a single person to wash, and there was a communal hot spring in the basement where you had to wash openly. It was like a small bathhouse in Korea. Also, when I lay on the bed, the sheets seemed old and had a deep dent in the middle as if the person had been sleeping there, making it feel like I was, if 2 words to describe my stay, super warm. The dinner/breakfast prepared is awesome and delicate, highly recommend. If weather allows, the owner bring guests for free short trekking tour. And right before we check out, they sing us a song with it was a hastily arranged accommodation in Yufuin due to a flight cancellation that extended my stay by 2 nights. I was surprised at how cheap it was, and the reviews were so good that I had high expectations. Sure enough, I feel happy because it seems to have created great memories for my first trip to Japan. The traditional atmosphere of the old house, the number of solo travelers staying there, the breakfast and dinner made for us, and the washing and drying machine that only costs 100 yen were all perfect. And above all, the location was on top of a mountain, so there were no convenience stores, which was a bit disappointing. However, I could buy simple drinks or beer at the accommodation, and tea, black tea, and coffee were provided for free, which was nice. The breakfast was similar to Japanese home cooking, and it wasn't too salty for my taste. It was delicious.